You might think you have to leave Earth to go to space, but that's not necessarily the case. The Houston Museum of Natural Science recently hosted their Family Space Day event at the George Observatory. Surrounded by great scenery and enormous telescopes, you would never guess that inside the observatory, families were preparing to embark on a mission to space. Director of the George Observatory and Expedition Center, Peggy Halford, tells us about today's Family Space Day event.
Here at the Expedition Center, we've been running simulated space flights for groups of kids and adults for years. Anytime there's a group, we can sign them up, have them come. But for years, people have wanted to just bring their family, 1 or 2 kids, and have an opportunity to experience it without having to have a group. So we've designed these Family Space Days where they can purchase the tickets online and then come and experience it. We put a lot of families together and they get to go to space.
Harford gives us some insight on the types of activities that families could expect to participate in on Family Space Day.
We will take the kids into our Space Station Observer. We'll assign them to teams. We've got everything from a navigation team that's flying the ship. We have a medical team making sure they're not sick. They're building satellites, they're working robots, they're communicating back with mission control, taking care of the life support systems. There's just a whole variety of jobs that can equate to real world jobs, whether or not they decide to go to space someday or not.
Of all the fun activities going on, Halford shares with us her favorite part of Family Space Day.
My favorite activity today is probably when we pull out a little bit of fake danger. They're never in any real danger here, but we have plenty of fake danger because the whole idea is to practice just like astronauts do, to be ready to go to space. And they have to practice for the worst case scenarios. So it's very likely that they may encounter an asteroid or two hitting their ship or run into some nasty solar flare that sends radiation to them, and that's a lot of fun.
Going into space mission simulations can be a new experience for everyone. Halford explains why having questions is all a part of the mission.
It is not possible to have too many questions in here. In fact, I tell people there's 9 million right answers. What we're trying to do is get the kids to think and to solve problems, work as a team. There are many right ways to do things. So as they experience this, it's a totally fun experience, and there's just no wrong answers anywhere. We want them to ask everything they can.
For more information on activities at the George Observatory, visit the Houston Museum of Natural Science website at www.hmns.org. For Great American Pastimes, I'm Bladimir Munoz.